Usually means about 30.
Sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted.
It's time for the WSVAOnline.com. Time now for the WSVA Online Telemedia High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Lowe Brothers Construction, Macedon Technical Center, Second String Sports, Serve Pro, Star Heating and Cooling, Valley Surplus in Harrisonburg, CL Custer, The Marius Group, Medicap Pharmacy, Eagle Carpet, Paul Obaugh, Jenkins Insurance, Massanutten, your four-season mountain resort, Bob Wade Auto World, Daniels, Telemedia Productions, and Medicap Pharmacy. A very pleasant good evening, everyone. Mike Schickler along with Ty Comer at Page County for the battle of Page County between the Panthers and the Luray Bulldogs. May not register on a lot of people's radar right now, but this is a battle for a playoff spot.
Absolutely. Page is 4-3 coming into tonight, and Luray at 5-2. So Luray has already secured that playoff spot. Now Page needs to try and secure it as quickly as possible because they have no cupcakes, as they like to say, left on their schedule. They've got Riverheads as well as Ari Lee coming down the stretch. So going to be pretty important tonight to try and pick up the victory here against Luray, a team that they haven't defeated since 2007.
The coin toss won by the Luray Bulldogs. They will receive Luray in their white jerseys, maroon numerals, and maroon pants. The black jerseys, those beautiful blue Page County helmets, and the white jerseys trimmed in blue for the Page County Panthers. They are the traditional colors of Page County, traditional colors of Luray, as we get set for the opening kickoff. And game brought to you also by our good friends at Massanutten Resort. They are your four-season mountain resort, and they bring us to you this evening. Page County will kick off as we get ready for the opener. The Panthers protecting the goal to the right side of your screen. Luray protecting the goal to our left, and here we go for the opening kickoff of today's game between Luray and Page County. Buzz McCon will kick it off for Page County.
Ethan Strait.
Turnovers are going to be very important, and depth will be important. It is a bouncing kick fielded by an up man at the 35 up to the 40, And that's where Lou Ray will start their offense just outside the 41-yard line.
And we'll get our first look at Dalton Griffith leading the offense on the field here, running the dead T, as they like to call it at Lou Ray. You're going to see 3 backs in the backfield. You said right before the game, Mike, that it's a lot like the wing T, a lot of misdirection and surprise, just without the wings.
Without the wings, so it means you got more blockers on the perimeter and an extra body or two. There's a man in motion, and the quarterback keeps it as he crosses the 42 up near the 43-yard line.
Number 21, Dylan Atkins.
Dylan Atkins with the carry, coming in 95 carries, 633 yards, an average of 6.6 per carry.
Yeah, it's kind of a 3-headed monster for Lou Ray. You'll have Dylan Atkins, Timothy Trudell, and Austin Holloway doing most of the carries.
And the handoff again will go to Atkins. Atkins surges over the left side, gets maybe a yard back to the 45.
Dylan Atkins. Tackle made by number 1, Trevor Williams.
Trevor Williams with the stop for Page County, and it's going to be a third down and about 7. Third and a long 7 at the 43-yard line, just inside the 44.
These are the situations I'm interested to see how Lou Ray handles. They do not pass the ball very much at all, and they won't do it here either.
Quarterback keeper as he scoots outside. Dylan Griffith crosses the midfield stripe and has the first down. Dylan Griffith, 34 carries coming in, 385 yards, about 8.5 yards per carry. He also has 6 touchdowns.
Dalton will also play shortstop for the Bulldog baseball team as well. He's really looking to get better. He's actually texted a few people I know, and he's trying to get some lessons in the offseason.
From the 48 of Page County, handoff, maybe a yard, up to the 45. Second down and 9 at the 45 of Page County in Page County territory. 10:15 to go in this first quarter, as you can see on your screen.
I'm just gonna stick my head.
Tight T formation. Handoff goes to the wingback, and he has the first down and more as he crosses into the 36-yard line, and that should be another first down. Let's take a look at the Bob Wade replay. Well, that's not the Bob Wade replay. That's the lone soldier right there.
And he's still there.
And he's still there. First down and 10 now at the 36-yard line. Handoff goes to that tailback, and he squirts forward for about 8, maybe 9 yards. That's Timmy Trudell with a nice run. Trudell gets inside the 30, down near the 28-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play, second and a couple wide open playbook here with 9.5 to go. Fake of the handoff, and that's going to be this time Cameron Good. And he's got the first down. It's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Another first down for the Bulldogs. This drive started back at their own 40, and now they're at the 25 of. That was always the big question. Page County would stop away in this offense. Quarterback
keeper by number 7, Dalton Griffith. Tackle made by number 20, Chris Short, and number 65, Tristan Gordon.
One thing I noticed with Griffith there,
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Some old guys calling me Mr. Short.
That might be another caller.
They're always callers.
Here's the Bob Wade. There's the wide carry there from Dalton Griffith. He's going to have to.
I think they hand that off to Atkins. And Atkins didn't pick it up. Second down and 11. Handoff this time goes to Trudell. Trudell off the left side, gets down near the 22. We'll see come here.
Carry by by number 21, still inactive.
People say I'm tough on officials. That's because I was spoiled when I first came to the Valley by a great group of officials led by the Comer boys. Your Uncle Buddy Comer and that wascally wabbit, Wayne Comer. On the third down play, straight ahead drive inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be a first down, I believe.
Carry by Trudell is good enough for a Luray
Trudell with another carry. And knocking at the door. Let's take a look at the Bob Wade replay.
Yeah, Page has done a nice job at forcing a couple third down and longs, just have not been able to hold their ground there.
Well, very few teams in the country still play the straight T. Straight ahead goes to Trudell, and he's going to bounce forward inside the 12 down into the 11. So it's such a tough offense, A, to prepare for, and B, to get your scout team to imitate.
Second down and 7.
It's just very, very difficult. Second down and 7 from the 11-yard line. This drive started at the 40. 7:28 to go in the first quarter. No score. Luray, hand up, quarterback keeper goes to Griffin, tries to turn the corner. He does and gets down to the 5-yard line. That is a gain of about 6, and it's going to be very close to a first and goal to go. Yes, or are they going to say third down and short? Let's take a look at the Bob Wade Auto World replay.
Yeah, Griffith doing a nice job. He switches hands there. Getting
third down and very, very short from outside the 5, just outside the 5. Straight ahead, driving forward for the touchdown, Timmy Trudell.
Touchdown, Luray.
5-yard touchdown run for Timmy Trudell, but we saw that Luray Bulldog offense looking very effectively. Here's the Bob Wade replay.
Yeah, Timmy Trudell, it's been a common theme there, just a pound up the middle, and he is falling forward with every tackle. Lining up and going for 2 here as well.
Again, with that same formation, the handoff goes to Trudell, and he drives right down in for the 2-point play.
Is good.
So it is 8-0 in favor of Luray. We'll take a break and be back right after these messages.
Life happens everywhere. Like it never even happened, only happens here. The cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro.
Go. Back here, 31 yards on that 60-yard drive there for Luray, going to Timmy Trudell. And he's going to go ahead and punch it in for the touchdown and the 2-point conversion as well. So a great start here if you're Luray. Page going to have to call on that high-powered offense led by Trey Knight and Trevor Williams and Mikey Cash.
10 plays, 60 yards, 5:08 on the clock, 8-0 in favor of Luray. As we get set for the opening kickoff of the first drive for Page County. Luray a little late getting their final player to the huddle as they set up for their kickoff. Our game brought to you in part today by our friends at Massanutten Technical Center. And we're about ready to go. 6:51 to go in this first quarter of plays. 8-0 in favor of Luray. It is an end-over-end but short kick fielded by an up man at the 29. He gets up to the 34 and upended.
Return by number 19, Jared Sowers.
Gerald Sowers with the return, and the field position is
first and 10
not great, but not as good as what Luray's was, over to the 34-yard line. Of Page County going right to left across your screen. Page County in the blue, Luray in the white and maroon, showing up a little darker than that on your video screen. Full house backfield. Rolling out back to pass. Here's Trey Knight. Looks, throws downfield. Pass is complete at the 45-yard line. They make him out of bounds, actually at the 36.
Knight's pass intended for Trevor Williams.
Trevor Williams with the catch.
They're actually going to call that incomplete there. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see a better angle here on the Bob Wade Auto World replay. It looks like he got his feet in there.
He may have gotten 1 foot, but he may have been on both lines. Slow this down maybe a little bit and see. But either way, it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 35 of Page County. Full house backfield again. Toss sweep. This time, flags everywhere. And well, probably where it was thrown, it'll be a hold.
Flag on the play.
Or an illegal block. Mickey Cash on the carry. I think Luray may take the down because it'd be 3rd down and 10. Blocking below the waist. And it's going to be actually offsetting penalties. Okay. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 all over again.
Flag is against Page.
It's against Page. They were saying both ways. Well, now it goes back to Page, and it's going to be a big one of 15 yards. Back to the 18-yard line, a chop block. Well, forget the out-of-bounds play. That was close. This one is a passing situation on 2nd down and a mile. On the rollout, quarterback looks, quarterback in trouble, quarterback gets nailed back at the 10-yard line. No place to go for Trey Knight. Knight said good night on that one. You see the replay here.
Just look at the swarm of white jerseys around right here. Nobody maintaining blocks right there. And Trey Knight ended up taking the brunt of that hit.
3rd down and 40 from back at the 10. There are not a lot of 3rd down and 40 plays in the playbook. Heck, there are not a lot of 3rd down and 20 yards from the playbook. 2 backs. Here comes Knight. Rolls out to the near side. Knight goes down. He lost another 4 yards. Well, 3 plays. He had the incompleted pass on the sideline that gave Page County an idea for a moment they were in business. And since then, it's been back. I feel like Chris Berman. Ball be back. The line of scrimmage was the 35, and now a punt from inside the 8. So the punter will be in the end zone.
Number 3, Bryce McClung.
High snap, but a good catch, and it is a short line drive kick. And Page is going to let that bounce to its heart's content. It's going to stop at the 47-yard line of Page County. Well, not much going on the offense.
48-yard line.
As the teams
Luray
will
takes
now
over 1st and 10.
give Luray the football in great field position again at the 48 of Page. That's not easy.
Yeah, anytime you get behind the chains, especially with a 15-yard penalty like that.
And 2 sacks.
It's really tough to keep up, and it's tough to win the field position battle as well.
Here's the tee, goes to the fullback, and he's going to pound forward up to about the 40. Atkins with the carry.
Tristan Gordon laid the wood on that hit right there.
2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
Ball at the 46-yard line of Page. Mike Schickman, Ty Comer with you on WSVAOnline.com. Handoff goes, it's a nice handoff. Here's some running room, and spinning across the 1st down marker is Dylan Atkins. A little razzle-dazzle right there. Let's see if we can see the Bob Wade Auto World replay on this one, because this one is a pretty one. Quarterback Griffin held the ball low. Watch this.
It's so tough to tell where the ball is.
And we're in close-up camera, and it's hard for us to tell. 1st down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Here, quarterback keeper. Here's Griffith, tries to turn the corner, and he gets buried after a gain of a couple.
Yeah, that's really the strength of this offense is if you keep it low, it's hard to see over top of those linemen. You've got so many backs back there just going in different directions.
Well, remember, unlike the wing tee where the backs are spread, the backs here are one, and you watch on the offensive set, one next to another behind the quarterback, and Griffith's got some good size at 6'3", 190. You don't know who has the football. This time, once again, it's Trudell. Trudell pounds forward inside the 30. It'll be third down and about 4, and this is a huge third down defensive situation for the Page County Panthers. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Already Luray with an 8-0 lead. Big third down situation here. The 3 backs. Handoff goes to Atkins. Atkins going to be short of the first down, but he's going to be close enough. It'll be a 4th down and a couple, and I believe Luray's got to go for it.
Gain of about 2 on the play.
So it'll be 4th down and 2. The ball is at the inside the 28-yard line. They have to get inside the 26 for the first down. Trudell, Atkins, Griffith, or somebody else. We'll see here. It goes to the big guy, Trudell, first down and more, driving down near the 20-yard line.
Carry by number 24, Trudell.
Timmy Trudell, a 5'11", 185-pound junior, 107 carries coming in, 645 yards. Here's the Bob Wade Auto World replay. Just put his head down, got a great block from 73. Trudell averages 6 yards a carry, got 6 right there. Also has 6 touchdowns, and he has 1 in this game, so number 7 and a 2-point conversion. 1st and 10 at the 30. On the handoff, pounding forward and close to another first down.
Carry by number 8, Elijah Dale.
That's Elijah Dale.
Yeah, I never saw Dale get the football there. I was looking for Trudell because that's been the bread and butter for Luray so far. It's just hand the ball to Trudell and let him fall forward for 8, 9, 10 yards all night tonight.
He got 8 yards for Dale, 13 carries, 44 yards coming in. And that's another carry for him. 2nd down and a short 3 from the 13-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Handoff goes. No, here's the quarterback keeper. Inside the 15, down to the 10. He's in. Touchdown. Dalton Griffith with
by number 7, Dalton Griffith.
Great touchdown from the 13-yard line for Dalton Griffith. And for Griffith, that is his 7th rushing touchdown. Let's take a look at the Bob Wade Auto World replay. Great block, great ceiling, and too late to stop that. 2-point conversion try once again. This time, again, into the end zone is Timmy Trudell.
2-point conversion is good.
No, make that Dylan
And
Atkins.
with 1:47 left in the first quarter.
1:47 to go in the first
Page
quarter.
County 0.
16-0 Luray. Let's take a timeout.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Back in Shenandoah, Virginia, Page County High School. Such a beautiful setting. Tough to see here at night, but boy, you come by here during the day, and there are mountain ranges for days. 16-0 already. Luray High School on top of Page County. Luray just doing whatever they want on the ground.
Our touchdowns brought to you by Eagle Carpet. If you didn't buy from Eagle, you probably paid too much.
Kicking off for Luray, number 4.
Remember,
Evan
after the
Hamilton.
game, we'll select the Marius
Back
Group
to receive
player
for Page.
of the game.
Number 1, Trevor Williams, and number 20, Chris Short.
Williams and Short back deep for Page County. Beautiful location for football. Even though we're in the open air, it's a great view of the game, and our guys in the truck doing a great job with video. End over end, but short kick, fielded by an up man at the 29, up to the 30, 35, and dropped down at the 38-yard line. We'll see where they
Kick is
spot the
returned by
football.
number 19, Jared Sowers.
Boy, a lot of time left in this ball game, but you get the feeling that if Page doesn't score on this drive, or at least put together a good drive to get into Luray territory, this game could turn ugly quickly.
All at the 39-yard line. Page Luray has gotten better field position, but the Panthers need something positive. Handoff goes to the tailback straight ahead, plunges forward for about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Carry by number 35, Daniel Cubbage.
Daniel Cubbage, 90
Flag
carries
on the play.
coming in, but there is a flag on the play, and what do you think?
I don't know, the Luray coaching staff looked a little irked over there. Yeah, face mask. Maybe we can see it on the replay here.
Let's see if we can see a Bob Wade Auto World replay here. Big face mask in addition to the nice run from scrimmage. And that's going to put the ball inside the 41-yard line.
So that's a little bit better of a start there for Page. We talked about the backbreaker that the 15-yarder could be, when now it could be a backbreaker of Luray.
Power I, ram left, handoff again goes to Cubbage. He drives inside the 40, and he gets down to the 38-yard line. Daniel Cubbage, 5'7" senior, 90 carries, 669 yards coming into this game, 7.4 yards per carry, has 6 touchdowns, also has a couple of catches coming out of the backfield. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Handoff goes to the fullback this time, and he's going to pound forward for a few.
Carry again by Cubbage.
Short of the first down, Cubbage with the carry. And they're going to mark the football.
3rd down and 4.
Is 2nd down and 4, under a minute to go in this first quarter, 16-0 in favor of the Bulldogs of Luray. 3rd down and 4, but 4 down territory for Page County. Wind's a little brisk out here tonight. Quarterback back to pass, has time, throws right, pass overthrown. I think the wind may have taken that. It was intended for Trevor Williams.
Yeah, that's something you'll probably see all night. This is a favorite target of Trey Knight. He looks for Trevor Williams immediately on a pass play. And it's worked out pretty well for him so far this year. Trevor Williams 2nd in the league in receptions, only behind Darius Brown.
So it'll be 4th down and 4. The ball is marked at the 37, and Page County will, of course, go for it. 2 backs, back to pass. Pass is tipped, incomplete. So that'll turn over the football with 20 seconds to go, and Luray will take over
1st and 10
at their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, he had Williams on the slant there, as you'll see here on the replay. Had him on the slant, but somebody gets their hand up. You're right there on the edge.
Great Bob Wade Auto World replay. ServPro, our goal is to help minimize the interruption to your life and quickly make it like it never even happened. 1st down, 20.7 seconds to go, first quarter. Here comes the Bulldogs. Again, the handoff goes to one of the wings, and this time it's Atkins, and Atkins is going to cross the 40. Gain of about 4 yards on the play, and that may be the last play of this first quarter.
By number 21, Dylan Atkins.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6.
About 4 on the play,
And that's going to be it for the first quarter play. 1 quarter gone. Luray 16, Page nothing. We'll be back after
your
this
score, Luray
timeout.
16, Page County 0.
We know that every penny counts, and prescription costs add up quickly. That's why at Medicav Pharmacy, our prices are always competitive or better than what you'll find at the big box stores. Just another way we put your needs first.
back in Page County after the first quarter went all Lou Ray's way there. 16-0 already your score. Page is really going to have to concentrate on stopping them early in the chains, trying to keep them behind and force some third down and longs. Those are the situations that Lou Ray might not be as comfortable in here going forward.
Lou Ray has been plunging through that Page County line like they're hot knives going through butter. They have not been able to stop the ground game, and if they come up with a pass now and again, that's maybe why somebody really wide open. Team tight, faking, back to pass. Here comes the quarterback, and he runs down the right sideline, inside the 10, inside the 20 that is, now inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. That was number 4.
Run by number 4, Evan Hamilton.
Evan Hamilton.
Finally brought down by number 35, Daniel Cubbage, and number 1,
a really good play action right here. You're going to see it on the Bob Wade Auto World replay here. Good move there to Trudell, and that's been what has been the Achilles heel so far of Page County is Trudell. Well, now Evan Hamilton just bounces this thing outside, and he's got a lot of room to run.
So it's first to go from the 6, start of the second quarter of play. This time it's the big guy, and he's in.
Touchdown, Lou Ray.
That's Timmy Trudell, another
Run by number 24,
touchdown.
Timothy Trudell.
And that is the 3rd TD of the game, a 6-yard touchdown for Timmy Trudell. And let's take a look at Bob Wade Auto World replay. Pretty impressive for this Page County Panthers, just slicing through, running over people.
Yeah, he's got the Page County defense on their heels.
Here's a 2-point conversion again. This time Atkins gets it again. So Atkins has 2 2-point conversion runs. And right now, Page County
with 11:42 left
is
in the
down
second quarter.
24 to nothing.
Page County 0.
Lou Ray, I said that I know we expected a much closer game than this, but right now 3 big drives, and on the other side, negative yardage, and they had an opportunity on a 4th and a short inside the 30 and couldn't come up with or at the 37 and couldn't come up with a play, and now Lou Ray punches it home again. Timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Clear to zip. Break a little. That's good. Good job. Game on.
Back to receive for Page, number 1, Trevor Williams.
Back in Page County, 11:42 remaining here in the first half. 24-0 the score. Lou Ray, as we've mentioned the last few times that we've come back from a break, doing just about anything they want on the ground, and Page's offensive play calling keeping them from moving the ball down the field.
Well, you got to be able to do stuff, and handoff on the kickoff, and cutting over to the left side, crossing the 25-35 up to the 37-yard line.
Jared Sowers.
Sowers with the return. He's had a couple of nice returns in the game, and now with 11:37 to go in this second quarter, we are going to see a Page County team that's got to be desperate. I mean desperate to get something going.
Yeah, and you've seen that your defense is going to struggle with this strong T offense. It's not enough just to get onto the other side of the field anymore and play field position game.
This one goes to the fullback, and he gets stopped in his shorts.
Carry by number 65,
That's Tristan Gordon on the carry. You'll see him line up, try to be the power back every once in a while in this lineup.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 with 11:15 to go in the first half. It's all Luray early, 24-zip on our WSVAOnline.com telemedia high school football game of the week. 2nd down. Toss sweep on the left, trying to get some traction And that could have been an illegal block, but they got away with it and cruising up to the 40-yard line for a gain of 2.
Mikey Cash.
Mikey Cash with the carry. That's going to set up another 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8.
Well, the wins are enough to make the passing game a little iffy, and the running game has been working well for Luray, not so much for Page.
Yeah, it's been a battle in the trenches, kind of what you expect here from a Page Luray ball game.
Here's the power I, quarterback in the gun, handoff, nope. Here's the rollout for Knight. Knight breaks through 1 tackle and gets up to the 47-yard line, but it's still going to be short, and there is a flag on the play. If it's against Page County, I think the
holding against Page.
It's a hold against Page, and I think Luray may just take it and give them a 4th down, and they'll take the yardage. Going to pin them back. Field position right now, leading 24-zip.
There you see the official there signaling 35. That's Daniel Cubbage on the hold. He's coming out of the backfield. He might be split out wide. I don't even see a 35 on the field right now, to be honest with you.
Well, Trey Knight was trying to turn the corner, and I thought they missed one last play. I think I saw the push in the back at the end. So now you're looking at 3rd and 18 from back in the 30. Back to pass Knight. He's rolling out. He's being chased. Knight throws downfield, incomplete. He was under duress when he threw that football. It kind of looked like Marcus Mariota this past week. 6 sacks, and or is it 8 sacks? I know somebody was saying they're going to dress up in a Jaguars or whatever Titans uniform and just lay on the front of their lawn for Halloween and pretend to be Marcus Mariota. So it's a punting situation for Page County.
Number 3, Bryce McClung.
Back deep, number 4 to receive for Luray. And it's going to take a Page County bounce at the 41-yard line. And there we go. So the Luray Bulldogs, Evan Hamilton,
down at the Luray 41-yard line.
The guy who was back, but the kick was over his head. Here's that last play, and you can see running for his life is Knight. And he gets hit as he throws, and the ball goes nowhere. That could have been a pick pretty easily.
Yeah, Knight could feel the pressure coming from the backside. Just couldn't quite roll out and deliver the pass quick enough there.
9:38 to go. The ball be marked at the 41-yard line of Luray. They have dominated this ball game. Tight T formation. The handoff goes to the rolling out is Dalton Griffith, and his pass is incomplete under pressure. I think they were trying to open up the defense, but the defense hasn't stopped their running game yet.
Yep, and the offensive coordinator there in Luray really going for the jugular there on a pass play. Like we said, we haven't seen one all evening, and they've definitely set it up well. Page is stacking the box, trying to stop that run, doing anything they can to do so, but a great play action, and but Page also doing a good job of coverage downfield.
Luray guarding the goal to our right side of your screen. Handoff goes to the tailback. A head tackle gets missed, and plunging forward is
number 24, Timothy Trudell.
And Timothy Trudell is going to get the ball down to the 47.
Gain of 6 on the play, 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4, as you heard the PA voice here at Page County. And this is a good opportunity for Page County defense to come up with something. Handoff again, jump stop. And it's going to be close. It is a first down.
Made by number 35, Daniel Cubbage.
Daniel Cubbage with the stop. Let's see the replay. The replay. As you can see, that just the dominance of the inside of that Luray offensive line. First down and 10 at the 49. 3 backs. This time goes to Atkins, tries to turn the corner, and he just falls, and there's a flag on the play.
Yeah,
He just fell. He had some wet spot on the side. It's a hold against Lou Ray.
Holding against Lou Ray.
Is that the first penalty against Lou Ray? I believe so.
Can't recall one.
I know Page has had a couple.
No, I know they had a face mask early on, but this hold got thrown behind the play. Really looked like it might have been inadvertent or not, definitely not needed, obviously. But that's a backbreaker to move your offense back 1st and 20 now.
First down and 20, but you got a 24-0 lead with 8:42 to go in the half. Ball's at the 41-yard line of Lou Ray. Handoff goes to the first man through. Here's Dale. Dale gets all that yardage back and a couple of yards more up to the 47-yard line.
Tackle made by number 7, Jacob.
Boy, the Page defense just on its heels. Lou Ray just taking it straight at them. They can't decide who's got the ball in this offense.
Second down
and then
8.
once they finally decide that they know who has it, it's just too late.
Dalton Griffith is handing off the football so low it's below the eye level of Page County. Griffith on the handoff. This time a couple of yards for Trudell.
Carry by number 24, Timothy Trudell.
His 10th carry on the night.
Well, he's been busy and effective. Gain
Brings
of
up
5
a
on the
third down
play.
and 4.
It'll be 3rd down and 4, near 4-down territory at the 43-yard line. Lou Ray dominating, 7.5 to go in this first half. Faking the handoff and keeping the ball is Griffith. Griffith trying to get back to the line of scrimmage and does. He's close to the first down.
Carry by Griffith.
Boy, what a great run here by Griffin. He was locked up a yard in the backfield, still fought forward.
Gain of 3.
Got a gain of 3 there. He's still short, 4th and 1, but what a great play. Sets up a more manageable 4th down.
And he hid the ball beautifully. They were trying to stop him, but, you know, he's holding the ball out like a loaf of bread, and you know what happens. Sooner or later, somebody else picks up the loaf.
That was a big problem for Lou Ray last week against Riverheads, the turnovers, a lot of fumbles.
This time, quarterback keeper for Griffith, and he's got the first down. Just going over big number 51, and that was Ray Good. And he was pretty darn good right there. Clock stopping to move the chains. First down and 10. 6:33 to go in the first half. 24-0. Lou Ray. And the Ray is on the move again at the 38-yard line of Page. Oh, it's delayed handoff. This time not much going. Went inside to Atkins. Boy, you don't know Atkins, Trudell, and if not, Dale comes in, or maybe Griffith.
No gain on the play.
Shoot, we've even seen Evan Hamilton take it around the outside from the quarterback position.
And Hamilton is back.
He's going to come out wide.
He'll be wide. 5'11", 165-pound senior on the 2nd down and 10 at the 38-yard line. 2 backs. 2 wings. Handoff goes to the second back. Here comes Trudell. He gets down to the 25 or 35. It's a gain of 5.
Number 24, Trudell.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 7. Definitely 4-down territory. Clock continues to run. It's been a very fast first half with the running game of Lou Ray, just driving it down Page County's throat. Here up in Page. Handoff goes again up the middle. This ball will get down to near the 30. It's going to be short of the first down.
Carry by number 21, Dylan Atkins.
Not by much. And that's a big thing that Lou Ray has done well tonight. Even when they are in those 3rd down and longs, they've forced it very close. We're probably going to actually have the chains come out here.
Yeah, they see that. We see that replay, the Bob Wade Auto World replay on this one, and see.
Lou Ray once again in this 3rd and long situation, but continues to drive forward. And they know that they are in 4-down territory, that they're just going to make this a lot more manageable.
And it looks like he's shy by the length of the football. Lou Ray will, of course, go for it. I don't even know if they have a place kicker. I know they have a kickoff guy. I don't know if they have a punter. They haven't had to.
They do have a place kicker, Jordan Wendell.
Brings up 4th down and less than 1.
Stop leaning on our table.
That's my fault.
4th and a yard, less than a yard, length of the football from the 31-yard line. Or make that the 26-yard line. 4th and 1 from the 26.
Watch the sneak. That's what happened on the last 4th down and 1.
And somebody moved. And it was 2 of the 5 guys out front. So another penalty against Luray, and now it's going to be a 4th down and 6. I still think they'll go for it, but it may change your play.
Boy, that is the danger of the hard count. While you can possibly get a guy to jump off sides and not have to run a play to get that 1st down, at the same time, a couple of your guys might get excited there and jump as well. So now a 4th down and 6. Big play for Page County right here to stay in the ball game.
Ball is out at the 33. Here comes the quarterback. He breaks away from one tackler trying to turn around, and he gets buried. Page County is held for the first time in this football game as they sack Griffith.
Griffith is stopped in the backfield.
And Page County will take over after that sack with 4.5 to go. Let's take a look at the Bob Wade Auto World replay, and you will see the defense rising to the occasion on this one. No place to go for Griffith.
Over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for Page at their own 41. Now they just need to get something going with 4.5 to go in the half, down by 3 scores.
Yeah, you're not out of this ball game, but again, a little incomplete pass there.
On 1st down, they went for a, and I'll tell you what, the wind is fairly brisk. We can feel it because we're out in the open. There are no flags that we can notice, but it is pretty, and I think it's hurt the passing game for Page County. That time, Trey Knight just had no place to go. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 41. Handoff goes to the tailback, and he's going to cross the 40 up near the 43. That'll set up a 3rd down and long.
Daniel Cubbage.
Cubbage with the carry. Cubbage has done a pretty good job running the football, but the passing game
on the play,
has
3rd down
been
and 8.
Pretty nil. 3rd down and 8 at the 43-yard line. This isn't 4-down territory.
Yeah, that's the danger of going for a pass play on 1st down. It sets you really behind the chains if you don't complete it.
Back to pass thrown over the middle and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That was catchable by Trevor Williams, but he couldn't hold on.
Brings up 4th down and 8 for the Panthers.
So now 4th down, we'll see a punting situation here for Page County, and here you can see the Bob Wade Auto World replay. Had time to throw through a wobbler, but it was off the fingertips of Trevor Williams. You got to make plays. I know it's cold and your fingertips a little chilled. Here comes the snap. It's a good snap. Line drive kick. It's going to take a Page County bounce, but it goes out of bounds inside the 35.
Punt goes out of bounds at the
3:44 to go in the half. It is 24-0 in favor of the Page County Panthers. Not only did they get 3 rushing touchdowns, they got 3 rushing 2-point conversions. Telemedia Productions' first half full-service video production facility since 1983. They can customize any production to your needs. Daniels, if you can imagine it, they can print it. So we're looking at a 1st down and 10 at the 34. And the handoff straight ahead, some running room. They have been just very impressive today.
By number 24, Timothy Trudell.
Trudell has gotten great yardage. That time he got 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 outside the 40.
Yeah, Trudell has been impressive, but let's give a lot of credit to that offensive line. I mean, they are just pushing Page's defense off the line.
Right off the line.
Really haven't had much of a chance.
End around this time coming once again for Luray. Fumble after a hit, but they'll say the ground caused the
Run by
fumble.
number 8, Elijah Dale.
They're going to call this a fumble. This is going Page's way. This could be a huge momentum swing.
Covered by number 1, Trevor Williams.
Elijah Dale on the end around, and he got hit in the ball. It looked like he may have been down. Let's take a look at the Bob Wade Auto World replay on this. The officials, of course, don't have the benefit of this.
Well, this is going to be Trevor Williams coming up here and going low on the hit. A great job as a defensive back coming over here with the hit. Let's see if it's out.
Page takes over.
Slow it down right here.
48 yards.
Oh, that ball is out.
That's definitely a fumble, and Page County will take over with 3:04 to go, and the ball at their own 48-yard line. First turnover of the game. This time, quarterback has no place to run. By the way, our turnovers brought to you by ServPro. Our goal is to help minimize the interruption to your life and quickly make it like it never even happened. Our game tonight also brought to you by United Bank. Second down and 13 from the 49-yard line. Back to pass again, and this time he gets sacked. Trey Knight, no time to turn, and he got hit hard.
Knight is sacked by number
Luray
59,
lost their
Justin
best
Fletcher.
defensive player, Hayden Campbell, early on in the year to a broken femur, but you really wouldn't be able to tell if you're watching tonight. These guys have just flown off the ball
Brings up a
and have given
third
Trey
down
Knight
and
no
19.
time in the passing game, and have also stopped the run as well. And we're going to see Trey Knight hobble on off here.
We may see Mikey Cash coming in here. Mikey has thrown 3 times, completed 3 passes for 76 yards, and we have an injured player on the field who is being helped off to the sideline. And we have a timeout on the field. They're still dealing with the injured player. We'll take a break and be back.
Eagle Carpet has been serving the Valley for the past 54 years and is looking forward to the next 50.
Our experienced staff offers the best local service in the industry and the widest selection of products available on the market today, including luxury vinyl plank, ceramic and porcelain tiles, and a large selection of long-lasting carpets. Finish your home improvement project with paints from Porter and PPG. For the best selection of quality products, expert installation, and competitive prices, there is no better choice than Eagle Carpet.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
$19 to go for Page County. They are outside their own 42-yard line. Handoff goes to a tailback and nothing at all.
Carry by number 35, Daniel Cubbage.
Daniel Cubbage, and that's the guy Luray's defense is keying on. We have a timeout on the field. Timeout Luray with a minute 42 to go, leading 24-0 on the WSBAOnline.com Telemedia High School Football Game of the Week. So it'll be a 4th down and 18 and a punting situation again for Page County. And this one is boomed It is going to take a Page County bounce inside the 25 down near the 22-yard line, but 1:34 to go in this first half, and Luray has another chance to punch one home.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10.
It's at the 23-yard line of Luray. Our game brought to you in part by Blue Ridge Bank. We stand true to our mission by always being there for our customers firsthand when it comes to providing customized service and also when providing convenient services. And by Medicap Pharmacy, see Jathan Payne and his staff for all your prescription needs on Lucy Drive in Harrisonburg. 1st and 10 from the 23. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's going to burst forward for the first down and a whole lot more. Once again, it's that man, Timmy Trudell.
24, Timothy Trudell.
And that's going to be a first down quickly.
First down, Luray.
For Luray. Stops the clock to move the chains, and Luray getting to the line of scrimmage very quickly.
Well, this is the way that Luray has to score in these late half situations, are chunk plays. They have to have big runs.
Back to pass goes Griffith, throws long, has a man, and it's knocked away on a very good defensive play.
Trevor Williams.
Broken up by Trevor Williams. That was intended for number 47 for the Luray Bulldogs. Dominic Harrison, the tight end. That stops the clock with 1:12 to go, and it's a 2nd down and 10. You know, some people spike. They went for it long and almost got it. 1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line of Luray. Back to pass. Once again, pass downfield, overthrown. It was intended for Evan Hamilton, but the pass was way overthrown. Wind may have taken that a little bit too.
Well, you can see that this is kind of just not Luray's game. Luray's more of a running team. You know, Dalton Griffith not used to throwing the ball.
It's not really what Page County wants to do.
Right. It's very true. And with the wind, that definitely favors Luray in this matchup. But at the same time, Luray just dominating that front.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 39. On the handoff, straight ahead. Up to the 40-yard line, gain of a couple.
By number 24, Timothy Trudell.
Timothy Trudell. He's got, what, about 14 carries by now?
You're right on the money right there, Mike. That is his 14th carry right there. Got a gain of 2.
So it'll be 4th down and 9. And the clock, I think Luray will let the clock run out. Page County, I think, has seen enough for this half, and they're not going to stop them.
Page County does get the ball after the
halftime
kick.
25 seconds to go as the clock continues to run. You can see the clock underneath on our Massanutten Resort scoreboard. Timeout is called for Luray, and they'll have to run a play. We'll be back right after this word.
One quick announcement. The women's restroom on the field level at the concession stand is closed. Ladies, if you need...
We know that every penny counts, and prescription costs add up quickly. That's why at Medicap Pharmacy, our prices are always competitive or better than what you'll find at the big box stores. Just another way we put your needs first.
I told Buddy I could make money selling halftime passes to that. We are back. 19.3 seconds to go. Luray has to run a play. And the clock will not start until the ball is touched by the quarterback. The punting team is in there. If I'm Page County, I would load up and try to get the punt right here.
Yeah, keep in mind the usual punter for Luray, Jordan Wendell, is out with a concussion.
Low snap. The punter gets it off. Line drive punt. It is unable to be picked up by Page County. They finally do at the 10. Up to the 11, to the 15, not quite. And the clock is stopped with 4.5 seconds to go. Where that ball is I think Page County will just say, take a knee, and let's go into the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, I like the move there. I think that was Trevor Williams back deep to try and return that. You had to try to make a play there. Offense has been kind of non-existent, and you might as well take one more shot with the punt return, but not to be.
Now you just got to worry about making a mistake here inside the 20-yard line. The ball is going to be placed at the 18. Wide receivers left and right. 1st and 10. 4.5 seconds to go. Let's see what they're going to do. Handoff, going to the near side. Running into a crowd and then being stopped for a gain of about 9. Daniel Cubbage, who's been the workhorse for Page County. That is it for the first half of play.
Luray 24.
Luray 24. Page County 0. Our game tonight brought to you by Lowe Brothers Construction, a 4th-generation quality construction company, a name you can trust for quality construction you can count on. By Macedon Technical Center, bringing out the best in you since 1972. MTC plays a vital role in our community for students, businesses, and skilled citizens. By Second String Sports, first string quality, first string service, Second String Sports, Stewart's Draft Route 340 near Stewart's Draft High School. By Serve Pro, our goal is to help minimize the interruption in your life and quickly make it like it never even happened. By Star Heating and Cooling, serving the Shenandoah Valley since 1988, it's hard to stop a train. By Valley Surplus in Harrisonburg, they stack it deep and sell it cheap. By C.L. Custer, your trusted petroleum distributor of quality products since 1937. By the Marius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services with offices in Harrisonburg, Strasburg, and Winchester. By Medicap Pharmacy, see Jathan Payne and his staff for all your prescription needs on Lucy Drive in Harrisonburg. By Eagle Carpet. If you didn't buy from Eagle, you probably paid too much. By Paul Oba, are you ready? By Jenkins Insurance, for all your insurance needs, see Mike and Tammy and their staff. By Massanutten, your Four Seasons Mountain Resort. By Daniels, if you can imagine it, we can print it. By Bob Wade Auto World, Subarus for life. By Telemedia Productions, a full-service video production facility since 1983. We can customize any production to your needs. Our halftime score, it's been all Luray. Luray 24, Page County nothing. Back with our halftime and our highlights after these words.
Please welcome to the field the members of the Page County Marching Panthers under the direction of Mrs. Delwyn Ringel, Miss Emily.
The search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Life happens everywhere. Like it never even happened, only happens here. The cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro.
Drum majors Yvette Sweezy and Rachel Malum. Is your band ready to take the field?
Page County Band, first place in all categories and overall 2A. Voted last weekend in the competition. Great job. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Life happens everywhere. Like it never even happened, only happens here. The cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro.
Bob Wade Subaru, a non-corporately owned family dealership founded 37 years ago by Bob Wade, whose vision was to help people buy cars with professionalism and care. Today we have those same values that provide the car buying experience with that personal touch that you won't find anywhere else. Only at Bob Wade Subaru. Score it the Wade way.
We know that every penny counts, and prescription costs add up quickly. That's why at Medicab Pharmacy, our prices are always competitive or better than what you'll find at the big box stores. Just another way we put your needs first.
What are we doing?
24-0 the score here at halftime.
You like my little
Blu-ray
flute
on top of Page. That was a nice little flute.
A little flute. I was talking to some old guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who was threatening to tell me that my color commentator is an assistant baseball coach.
I do. I help here at Page County. I helped out this year a little bit.
They had a pretty good year, huh?
Yeah, a little state championship. Brought it back this year. First time since 2011, so a great job by them. A couple of players out there on the field right now, actually.
Granddad could coach him.
Yeah, he can coach. He's good.
He can coach.
Here are the first half replays, and boy, that was the story of the entire night. Timmy Trudell just chunk play after chunk play after chunk play. Nice run, setting up yet another nice run for Timmy Trudell, who punches it in for about a 5-yard touchdown there. They would take the lead and go up 8-0. Page really sputtering offensively. This was the end of their first drive, and there you can see it, just a lot of penetration up front, not a lot of time to throw. And here comes a little misdirection here, and yep, you're going to find out that Dalton Griffith, the quarterback, held on to that one for a 13-yard score. They would yet again punch in for 2 here.
Well, because of our video guys in the booth, Jeff Salem and company, we got a better view of the handoffs in the Page defense.
Yes, we did.
Because their quarterback at Lou Ray is doing a great job of hiding the football. And here's that tremendous play by Hamilton.
Yeah, long run there by Evan Hamilton. That went for well over 70 yards, setting up yet another Lou Ray score, which I'm sure we'll see right here. If I was a betting man. Yes, here it is. The touchdown by Timmy Trudell, his second of the ball game. He has been impressive so far. 14 carries for 84 yards on the night so far for Timmy Trudell. And yet again, some more sputtering of the Page offense. And boy, Trey Knight has taken a lot of hits. He has hobbled out. We'll see if he goes out there for the second half. This was the 1 4th down stop that Page got. They thought they might get a little bit of momentum. There was also a fumble in here somewhere as well that Page got. Just still nothing to get that offense moving in the right direction.
And our first half highlights brought to you by Bob Wade Auto World. Bob Wade Auto World, Subarus for life. This is, and you said this earlier, Ty, it's up to the offensive line. And right now, Lou Ray in the first half, their offensive line dominated the defensive line of Page, and their defensive line dominated the offensive line of Page. Well, so the quarterback is always under heavy pressure. I mean, Trey Knight's going to need a bath in ice water and Epsom salts when he's done. As
well as opening up a 24-point lead as well on offense. And with that offense that they run, they're so committed to the run, it's going to be hard for Page County. They're going to have to be very efficient with their offensive drives now in the second half because they're not going to get many. Lou Ray's going to really drain that clock with the run, and it's been impressive so far how well the front line for Lou Ray has done, as well as the as you mentioned, the handoffs from Dalton Griffith with great deception.
You know, Griffith is a very impressive young player. They don't really have him do much except for handoff, but he's obviously well coached because he does he has big hands, he hides the football very well. The handoffs are all below the waist of the offensive players, and the Page County Panthers are just blocked out by the offensive line of Luray. This is a very young team still. Their best year at Luray will be next year. Griffith only a sophomore. Atkins, Trudell, Dale are all juniors. Holloway is only a sophomore. Hamilton is one of the few seniors, along with J.T. Lieb. So that's a team that they're going to be even better next year.
Yeah, and it was a huge question mark this year on who would step up and take those roles. You lost Dylan Jenkins at quarterback, who was an ultra-impressive athlete. You had Drew Comer would kind of take the big hits back there. He was the fullback type player. Then you lost Tristan Yowell, was another guy out there out wide. And Vaughn as well. I believe his name's Justin. Justin Vaughn was another impressive player. They lost all those guys, as well as Bryce Ansell, an emotional leader for this team. They've really not skipped a beat. They're on their way to their 6th win if they can just continue to hold on to the ball, make sure they don't fumble here in the second half, and don't commit too many penalties.
Well, the teams are out on the field stretching and getting ready for tonight's game. We're going to take a break and be back for the second half kickoff right after this.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. It's hard to stop a train.
Eagle Carpet has been serving the Valley for the past 54 years and is looking forward to the next 50.
Our experienced staff offers the best local service in the industry and the widest selection of products available on the market today, including luxury vinyl planks, ceramic and porcelain tiles, and a large selection of long-lasting carpets. Finish your home improvement project with paints from Porter and PPG. For the best selection of quality products, expert installation, and competitive prices, there is no better choice than Eagle Carpet.
We know that every penny counts, and prescription costs add up quickly. That's why at Medicab Pharmacy, our prices are always competitive or better than what you'll find at the big box stores. Just another way we put your needs first.
Bob Wade Subaru, a non-corporately owned family dealership founded 37 years ago by Bob Wade, whose vision was to help people buy cars with professionalism and care. Today we have those same values that provide the car buying experience with that personal touch that you won't find anywhere else. Only at Bob Wade Subaru. Score it the Wade way.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Second half being brought to you by Blue Ridge Bank. We stand true to our mission by always being there for our customers firsthand when it comes to providing customized service and also when providing convenience services. Blue Ridge Bank.
Real quick, before the second half kicks off, we've got some scores from around the league. Harrisonburg High School on top of Fort Defiance, 21-0. Spotswood on top of Rockbridge, 14-0. East Rockingham continues to roll on their impressive season so far, 56-6 over Stonewall. Broadway up 20-0 over Waynesboro, and Riverheads over Lee, 35-3.
That's a bouncing kick. It is muffed and picked up. Cutting inside, having some running room past the 35, goes the Page County Panthers, who will get pretty decent field position. Chris Short on the return. Massanutten Resort is the main sponsor of our game tonight. Massanutten, your four-season mountain resort. Great place to take the family, especially since ski season is coming. Feeling more and more like ski season. Page County on the first down and 10 play, and Trey Knight still in there. Handoff a few yards and second effort to push forward from the 37 up to the 43. Nice second effort for the Page County Panthers.
Yeah, I had Daniel Cubbage unofficially, very unofficially, that is, 5 carries, 18 yards in that first half. That was a good start there for him in the second half, and with a gain of 6 there.
It is a wishbone offense right now, and the handoff goes to the tailback. Straight ahead goes Cubbage, and he's got the first down.
Carry again by Cubbage.
Up near the 49-yard line.
First down, Page County.
That's more the offense you're used to seeing here for Page County. Hand the ball to Cubbage and just throw some blocks up front for him. Try to give him a little bit of room to run.
It is easier to run block than pass block. And if you're having problems with the other defensive line, that's what you do. Handoff goes to the second man through. Boy, that was a whirl him around and get a couple of extra yards.
Mikey Cash.
Mikey Cash with the carry and the whip around. Gain of a couple. Second and 8.
Boy, I look at my stats for Page, and there's just not many because Luray holds the ball for so long. I'd love to see the time of possession there for Luray in the first half. It has to be astronomically higher than what Page had.
It's probably 3-1. Handoff again, no, keeping it himself, the quarterback, and he may have lost a yard. Whatever they got on first down was lost on second down by Knight.
Yeah, they tried the little read option here, just the wrong read. If he hands that ball off there, I believe that's number 20 on the play.
That's Chris
for Page County. That's Chris Short. If they would have handed him the ball, he could have gotten a few more yards, made it much more manageable on third down than this 3rd down and 9 they're about to face.
3rd down and 9. It has been a 3rd and long night for the Page County Panthers. They're at midfield right now with a 3rd and 9. Rolling out to the near side. Here's Knight. Knight throws downfield, had a man, and he couldn't hold on to the football. That was intended for David Rothgeb, a 5'8" junior.
David Rothgeb is incomplete.
Incomplete, and now it's going to be a punting situation on the 4th down. And Rothgeb was there. Look at the Jenkins Insurance replay.
Yeah, just a beautiful pass there. That's the first one that Knight has really been able to uncork.
Right on target.
On the money, and just not able to reel that one in. They are going to go for it on 4th down and 9 here, though.
Well, why not? You're down 24-0. So here's the most probable passing situation. Split backs, back to pass, over the middle, pass is complete for the first down. This one is Trevor Williams.
Number 1, Trevor Williams.
Well, Trevor Williams is one of the leading receivers in the Shenandoah District, comes up with a big first down play.
Yeah, beautiful poster out here. Good timing on the pass. And a great job by Williams at holding on to that, even though a good hit out on the outside there by number 4. I believe that's Evan Hamilton as well.
Nice to see Knight being able to have some time to throw the ball. Handoff goes to Cubbage. He goes off the left side, pounds forward for 9 yards. He's going to be close to a first down.
Daniel Cubbage coming out running the ball inspired here in the first half, or the first drive of the second half.
2nd down and 1.
So you think Coach Soltis had some things to say to his offensive line?
Yeah,
I think very simple. Block somebody. It's going to be just short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Pistol formation now. Double stack on the right. Faking the handoff, goes to the handoff, and going to be at second effort. He may have gotten it on second effort.
Carry by number 2, Mikey Cash.
Mikey Cash may have bounced it outside enough for the first down. We'll see. No, may have lost a half a yard.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1. Well, you're in 4-down territory here, no question about it, especially down 24-zip, 8.5 to go in this 3rd quarter. Second half brought to you by Star Heating and Cooling, serving the Shenandoah Valley since 1988. It's hard to stop a train. Wishbone backfield behind the quarterback. He throws right, passes complete again to Trevor Williams, and he gets down to the 25-yard line. Without a doubt, by far, no question, the best-looking drive of the game for the Page County Panthers.
Yeah, they've established the run, so it's opened up their pass. Trevor Williams has gotten some space on the outside because of those corners having to cheat in and try to help stop the run.
Handoff goes to the tailback. He's going to get down near the 20-yard line.
Number 35, Daniel
Once again,
Cubbage.
Daniel Cubbage getting some chunks of yardage for a change, unlike first half. He gets a little bit under 5. It'll be
Gain of
second
about
down.
5 on the play.
A little longer than 5 yards. He has to get down to the 15 for the first down. 7:40 to go. 24-0, 3rd quarter. Luray with the lead, but Page County threatening here.
If I'm Coach Soltis, I continue to go to Cubbage here.
And instead he went to his fullback, and the fullback pounded forward
Carry
inside.
by number 20, Chris Short.
It's Chris Short, the 5'7" junior. 9 carries coming in for
Brings up
47
8, 3rd down and
yards.
2.
So now it's 3rd down and a couple. And the running game, they're just hitting quick, and Lou Ray needs an injury timeout. We'll take a break and be back with more from Page County High School after this.
Bob Wade Subaru, a non-corporately owned family dealership founded 37 years ago by Bob Wade, whose vision was to help people buy cars with professionalism and care. Today we have those same values that provide the car buying experience with that personal touch that you won't find anywhere else. Only at Bob Wade Subaru. Score it the Wade way.
We know that every penny counts, and prescription costs add up quickly. That's why at Medicab Pharmacy, our prices are always competitive or better than what you'll find at the big box stores. Just another way we put your needs first.
Clear to zip. Break a little. That's good. Good job. Game on.
Eagle Carpet has been serving the Valley for the past 54 years and is looking forward to the next 50.
Our experienced staff offers the best local service in the industry and the widest selection of products available on the market today, including luxury vinyl plank, ceramic and porcelain tiles, and a large selection of long-lasting carpets. Finish your home improvement project with paints from Porter and PPG. For the best selection of quality products, expert installation, and competitive prices, there is no better choice than Eagle Carpet.
Our game brought to you in part by Paul Obaugh. Are you ready? And by United Bank. 3rd down and 1 from the 16-yard line of Luray. Handoff goes to Cubbage, straight ahead, has running room, breaks one tackle, breaks another. It's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Page County Panthers.
Down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Page County.
So Page County facing a 1st and goal for the first time in this game.
And it's really on those interior linemen opening up holes there. Another great run there from Daniel Cubbage. He's been on fire so far to start the second half.
Handoff goes to the second man through, and he may have gotten a couple of yards. He said 1 yard.
Number 2, Mikey Cash.
Mikey Cash, 5'7", junior.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Knight's a
Second and goal
junior,
from the 4.
Cash a junior, so's Gordon. Daniel and Jerry Cubbage are both seniors, but Thompson's only a sophomore. Chris Short's only a junior.
Fumble. Oh, nice
Fumble.
catch there by Daniel Cubbage.
And Daniel Cubbage saved a disaster. Well, we haven't seen that many turnovers in the ball game, but that one could have been huge, because instead of 3rd down and 4, It's now going to be third down and 9.
It wasn't a bad snap. Knight just didn't really look that one in. That was very fortunate that Daniel Cubbage was aware there.
So it's 4 down territory from the 9. 5:50 to go in the third quarter.
One-on-one coverage here near side with Trevor Williams. That's where he's looking on the fade route.
He's got a man, but it's overthrown. Well, that's the first poorly thrown pass of the second half.
Pass is incomplete.
Thrown by Trey Knight.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So now it's 4th and goal from the 9. You got to go for it. Down 24-0. It's only 3 touchdowns, but I don't recall too often I've seen 3 2-point conversions back to back like I have in this one. I think Riverheads probably did it once or twice.
Boy, they're taking Trevor Williams off the field here, and they're going to go with a bigger lineup. They're going to try to run this thing in, it looks like.
Faking a handoff, rolling out, having time, throwing over the middle. In and out of the hands of Bryce McClung had it and couldn't hold on, and he knows it.
McClung is incomplete.
Let's take a look at this.
Panthers
At the Jenkins Insurance replay, because
Blue Ray takes over 1st and 10.
Good play fake.
From their own 9-yard line.
Here comes Knight, looking, throwing a bullet, and I don't know if McClung just couldn't see it through the army of hands.
Yeah, I think it surprised him more than anything that got through.
So that's going to turn over the football, and with 5:36 to go, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 9 for Luray. And Luray's running game powers forward for a few yards.
Carry by number 21, Dylan Atkins.
Atkins has had a very strong ball game, not as well as Trudell.
Gain of 6 on the play.
But he's played really well. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. The ball now at the 15-yard line. Let's see if the Page County defense can stop Luray again. Straight T backfield. Handoff goes straight up the middle, crossing the 15-yard line up to the 17. So it'll be 3rd down and a couple. Well, this is where Page County has struggled on the 3rd down plays.
3rd down and a long one.
Luray has been able to extend their stay on the football field because of that. 4:45 to go in this third quarter. Handoff goes to the tailback. 1st down for Trudell. Timmy Trudell coming in at 645 yards. Is he at 100 yet?
1st down.
That'll take him right there at 90 yards. That gain of 6 right there puts him at 90.
Well, Trudell and Atkins and then Elijah Dale and Evan Hamilton, they got some weapons in this running offense of the Bulldogs, the old straight T. They run it very tight and use a lot of misdirection. On the 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Handoff goes to the big guy up the middle, gets a couple up near the 24. That time it was Elijah Dale.
Carry number 8.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few carries to Elijah Dale today. Not really one of their feature backs, but has had a nice night filling in, I guess you would say.
2nd down and 8. The ball is inside the 25-yard line of Luray. They're on your right in the white jerseys, trimmed in maroon. Page County in their traditional light blue jerseys, dark blue pants. On the handoff, straight ahead, goes to Trudell, and Trudell pounds his way up to the 30. That's going to set up a 3rd down and a couple.
Timothy Trudell.
Boy, it feels like Trudell has a lot more yards than what he's got. That one for a gain of 7. I mean, he's right at 97 yards now, but it's just so many carries, and it's just so many chunks. It's so many, 9-yard run, 8-yard runs. His longest on the day has been 15.
3rd down and 3 at the outside the 29-yard line, approaching the 3-minute mark of this third quarter. Griffin under center. Handoff again. This goes 2nd effort, 3rd effort, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And another big run for not that many yards, but I wonder how many 1st down runs he has.
1st down Bulldogs.
Timmy Trudell.
Yeah, that one will take him up over the 100-yard mark in my tally. I'm probably way off, but by my calculations, he's got just over 100. And boy, he really hasn't had to do much except just run right into that back of that lineman and just wait for him to create some space.
1st and 10 now at the 33. Quarterback keeper rolling out, has some running room, has a block, scoots down the sideline. 1st down and more. They mark him out of bounds at the 46. Our game being brought to you tonight, courtesy of our good friends over at Blue Ridge Bank.
Look at Big 73 out front here with a big lead block. That's Corey Griffith on the block. Nice job there.
Against Luray.
At our Jenkins Insurance, the penalty, though, against Luray is going to bring it back. Blue Ridge Bank, we stand true to our mission by always being there for our customers firsthand when it comes to providing customized service and also when providing convenience services. This is a big one.
From the spot.
10-yard penalty from the spot, back to the 25, 1st and 18, as you hear the PA. Man, we're right under his speaker, and he's been great tonight. 1st down and 18 at the 25-yard line, 2:28 to go. Again, the straight T under center. Handoff goes to the first man, and not much to go in there for Elijah Dale. Matter of fact, Elijah may have not gotten a single yard, may have lost a yard. Not too many lost yards for the running game.
2nd down and 19.
Of Luray High School tonight. The Bulldogs playing really well. 2nd down and 19 from the 24. Again, the handoff straight up the middle, powering forward. Another good run this time. It's going to be Atkins. Dylan Atkins having a strong ball game. He gets about 3. It'll be 3rd down and 13. Big 3rd down situation for the Page County defense. They need a stop here. They're not out of contact yet. They're only 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions shy of tying Luray, but they got to stop them here. Minute 23, clock continues to run. Faking the handoff, rolling out is Griffith. Griffith goes to the sideline, gets up to the original yard markers, so they got half of the penalty back, but it's going to be 4th down and 10, and Luray will have to punt away the football.
Yeah, there haven't been too many stops here from Page County. This will be one of them. And it does look like Luray's going to elect a punt here.
Well, they're deep in their own territory. No reason to give Page County a very short field. They obviously don't think the punter is that good because they're only dropping back to the 45-yard line. And the ball be punted outside the 20. Single setback for Page County. 33 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Taking their time. Fumbled the snap, and the punter's got to run, and he gets buried at the 22-yard line. Well, a drop, snap, puts Page County in business at their own 20, at the Luray 22-yard line, and Page County with an opportunity to get the touchdown they didn't get their last series.
Yeah, just tried to punt that one before he got it.
Jenkins Insurance replay. Nationwide Insurance, Mike and Tammy Jenkins for all your insurance needs. See Mike and Tammy Jenkins and their staff.
Boy, how many plays like this have we talked about with the momentum shift, and Page really hasn't been able to take advantage of it. This could be different right here.
Well, it goes to Cubbage, and he gets nothing. 2nd, 3rd effort doesn't make. He may have gotten a half a yard just on the 2nd effort. Daniel working hard, but the line didn't give him any space. It'll be a 2nd down and 10, and that may be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters gone, 24-0 Luray. Back with the 4th quarter right after these words.
That is the end of tonight's 3rd quarter. Your score, Luray 24, Page County 0.
Eagle Carpet has been serving the Valley for the past 54 years and is looking forward to the next 50.
Our experienced staff offers the best local service in the industry and the widest selection of products available on the market today, including luxury vinyl planks, ceramic and porcelain tiles, and a large selection of long-lasting carpets. Finish your home improvement project with paints from Porter and PPG. For the best selection of quality products, expert installation, and competitive prices, there is no better choice than Eagle Carpet.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Page County, 24-0 the score, but Page is finally threatening deep in Luray territory.
Second down and 10, rolling out as Knight has time, throws deep, has a man in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and that one was Mikey Cash, and Mikey had a touchdown, and that is about the third or fourth pass in this game that receivers have not held on to catch a pass. Here's our Jenkins Insurance replay. Good ball handling.
Yeah, beautiful pass just over the outstretched arms. Maybe enough to throw the concentration of Mikey Cash off, but that ball's got to be caught. That's a touchdown right there. That's a great pass from Trey Knight.
So now third down and 10 from the 22. On the option this time. Inside the 20.
Run by number 35, Daniel Cubbage.
Cubbage with the run, but not enough for the first down. It's going to be fourth down and a long
Gain of about 5 on the play, fourth down and 5.
Fourth down and 5, and the ball is placed inside the 20 down to about the 18. Boy, look at the kids, and they got the red arms from the cold, don't they?
Yep, it's starting to get that brisk feeling of football season.
It is football season, no doubt about it. Three backs. Back to pass, rolling out with some running room. He's going to keep it himself inside the 10, down to the 6. First and goal to go. Trey Knight with a big first down run.
Yeah, Trey Knight has come into this ball game, and he's used to running the football. He's got 585 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns on the year. We haven't seen him run the ball much tonight. It could be because of that injury that he suffered late in the first half, but a great run there.
That was our Jenkins Insurance replay. First and goal to go from the 7. 3 backs out of the wishbone behind Knight. Knight gave it to the first back, and he gets maybe nothing. Ball went to, that time, to Short, and Short was short.
20, Chris Short.
Second down, goal to go from the 7.
Gain of about 2 on the play.
Tough to pass deep down here in the red zone.
Well, they can get a first down. Again, Cubbage this time inside the 5, down to about the 4.
Carry, number 35, Daniel Cubbage.
So now we're looking at a third down and 5.
Third and goal.
Make that 3rd and 4 for the touchdown. 3 backs in the wishbone formation. Back to pass goes Knight. He looks. He's going to keep it himself. Knight tries to drive down to the end zone. He cannot, but he's very close.
Run by Knight.
That'll set up a 4th down and 1, and this could be the play of the game for Page County.
Takes it down to about the 2-yard
Smart
line.
play there from Knight. Really didn't have anything. Good coverage by Luray on the pass play. Stepped up in the pocket, and a great job. You know, let's give some credit to the offensive line of Page County. One time tonight.
In the second half, they've really played as well, if not better, than Luray. And there's going to be a timeout on the field.
Page County.
Page County will be back after this 30-second timeout.
Bob Wade Subaru, a non-corporately owned family dealership founded 37 years ago by Bob Wade, whose vision was to help people buy cars with professionalism and care. Today we have those same values that provide the car buying experience with that personal touch that you won't find anywhere else. Only at Bob Wade Subaru. Score it the Wade way.
Fourth and goal from the 2 for Page County. Here comes the quarterback rolling out. He gets away from one tackler, keeps his footing, and is going to spin into the end zone for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run that was a lot more impressive than the 2-yard say, Tim.
Yeah, that was quite the run there from McClung. I really thought he was going down after that initial contact. Great job of keeping his feet. Unfortunately, he is injured here. I'm guessing this is just a cramp. The way that he's been struggling with them tonight. But
let's
just
take
another
a look
great
at Jenkins
look here.
Insurance replay. Here is quarterback Knight, and he's going to roll out, breaks that tackle. That's where he may have gotten hurt, but kept his footing and then spun into the end zone for the 2-yard score. Trey Knight with the touchdown to put Page County on the scoreboard, trailing 24-6. Still a lot of time left. 9:11 to go in this ball game.
Yeah, that was Dylan Atkins coming off the edge there with a nice edge rush. This is going to be a tough two-point conversion
Because your quarterback's
with
out.
your quarterback out of the ball game. It'll be interesting to see who they put in there at quarterback. You mentioned Mikey Cash has passed the ball a couple times this year.
Well, maybe Cubbage in a direct snap. It's going to be Mikey Cash, though. Damian Thompson back there, along with Short and Cubbage. Well, you know, the quarterback's had some nice runs. Maybe Cash will try to run this home. It's a big play right here, 2-point conversion try. 2-point conversion. Cubbage gets bounced at the goal line. He's going to be short. Great tackle by number 30 of the Luray Bulldogs.
Cameron Good just plugging the hole there. Daniel Cubbage had a full head of steam. He had everything behind him, and just Cameron Good plugging it. What a great tackle.
We'll be back. 9:11 to go in regulation. 24-6 in favor of Luray on the WSVAOnline.com Telemedia High School Football Game of the Week. It is a bouncing kick and is fielded by the back at the 20. He's going to juke and get buried at the 18. That was a 78-yard drive, 3:10 on the clock, culminating on a 2-yard touchdown run for Trey Knight, but the 2-point run by Cubbage was missed. Luray has the football back with 9:07 to go. That drive started back with 21.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, and time becoming as much of a factor as Luray for the Page County Panthers.
Yeah, now this is starting to play right into the bread and butter of Luray. Pound the football, take some time off the clock.
Very tight formation. Handoff goes to the back, and he gets a couple up near the 30, gain of a couple on the play.
Carry by number 24, Timothy Trudell.
Trudell with the run. That was probably as tough a run as he had. How many carries does he have? Because he's
that
been
play
a workhorse.
there was his 18th carry.
Yeah, that's a workhorse right there. Trudell at 5'11", 185's got good size. And there's somebody, this is as tight a T formation as I've ever seen. Handoff again, this time Trudell, and he's going to bang his way up to the 35-yard line.
By number 24, Timothy Trudell.
So that'll set up a 3rd down and 5, make that 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and about 3.
At the 35-yard line, they give him forward progress up to the 35-yard line. Has to get to the 39 for the 1st down. And that is a power run. It looked like he got stopped, and Atkins is slow to get up. Dylan Atkins with the carry.
Carry by number 21.
And that's going to set up a 4th down. Make that 3rd down, 4th down and 3.
4th down.
And if Luray, you really got to kick the ball away, because if you don't make it here, you're giving Page County another short field, and another quick touchdown could make this game very interesting.
Dalton Griffith is having a conversation with the coaches on the sideline. They're going to run this clock down probably all the way as far as they can at least, and then call timeout.
That's a good idea of milking the clock, because the clock does not benefit Page County in this game.
Still a 3-possession game.
Timeout called. We'll take a break right after this.
Timeout.
24-6. Luray leading Page.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
The first Page County touchdown of this game here in the 4th quarter, brought to you by Star Heating and Cooling, serving the Shenandoah Valley since 1988. It is hard to stop a train. 4th down and 3. Luray called the time after milking the clock down to 7:10 to go in the ball game. Mike Schickman along with Ty Comer. It's been a fun night here at Page County. It's been old home week for me, and for you, it's home.
This is home. This is brings back a lot of memories. I think this is the first football game I have been back to. I've been back since I've graduated, but it's been quite a while.
And Luray is going for it. On the 4th down play, handoff again goes to Trudell, and Trudell, I believe, got it up to the 40-yard line. It is a first down. A huge first down for Luray High School. 7:05 to go as they move the yard markers. Then the clock will restart, and Luray will take even more time to run the clock. Page County, Luray has already had a 5-minute-plus drive in this game, but they were all back in the first half. In the second half, they haven't been able to get out of their own way. Dalton Griffin under center. Team tight in the backfield with the T. Handoff goes to Atkins, and Atkins gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Both the offensive and defensive lines, Ty, at Page County doing a much better job in the second half than they did in the first. They had this kind of effort in the first half. This would be a much closer game.
Yeah, I'm sure at halftime Coach Soltis would probably had some words of encouragement, if you want to call him that.
I don't know him that well, but he's got Coach Kroll on his staff, and I've seen Coach Kroll in action. 2nd down and a long 9. Team tight, 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Extremely tight formation. That makes it even tougher. And the quarterback is trying to get away from a herd of Panthers, and instead it's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. It looked like a problem. Let's see if we can see the Jenkins Insurance replay here. It may have been a missed handoff. Let's see here. Yeah, he collided with Atkins and kept the football because Atkins was going down.
Third down and 15.
And Griffith did a very nice job holding on to the football because he was surrounded by Panthers. Third down and 15, 5:23 to go in regulation. One receiver wide, two backs behind quarterback Dalton Griffith. Griffith fakes the handoff or gives the ball, but no going at all. And
wow, that ball looked like it could have possibly been out way before the field.
Well, there are flags on the field, so we'll see if somebody encroached or if it was illegal procedure. Usually with the T, you get a number of illegal procedure calls, but Luray has been very good. It's going to be a...
Oh, wow. That's a huge penalty.
That's going to be an automatic first down on a personal foul, one that they could not afford at Page County. This is going to bring it out of danger, and it's going to be a 15-yarder, and it'll be a first down in Page County territory. The clock is stopped at 5:03 to move the chains. Let's see the replay.
They're calling it on Bryce McClung here. You can see number 3. Keep an eye on him. They call it after the play, so something must happen right here. But I don't see anything right there.
That was a really bad call. Third down and 10. Of course, we have the benefit of replay.
I'm not sure what he thought he saw there, though.
At midfield. Maybe he saw somebody else and just blamed Bryce.
It could have been. Could have been.
Gain of a couple on the play. Dale with the carry. 4.5 to go, and the clock is just being chewed up over and over and continuing. 4:20 to go, and Luray taking their time, and they got a fresh set of downs, so they can chew another minute or so off this clock easy without another first down. If they get another one, it's pretty much over. Handoff goes to the back. He gets down to the 45, a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be third down and 7. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Clock continues to run.
Number 24, Timothy Trudell.
Well, Trudell looks a little bit more gassed here in the second half.
Yeah,
that is his 21st carry.
He's also been hit a lot.
He has, and he's been slowed down quite a bit here in the second half. Carries of only 4
and that's
and a high of 7.
That's why we're seeing Elijah Dale carry some, because I'm sure Atkins and Trudell are both gassed right now. Third down and 6 at the 45. 3.5 to go in the ball game. 24-6 our score. Handoff back deep inside Evan Hamilton, and he gets pounded for a loss of about 8, maybe 9. They're going to mark him down at the 49. That'll set up a fourth down and a timeout for Page County. Let's take a look at this Jenkins Insurance replay, and see you later. That was a sucker play, and unfortunately, Hamilton was the sucker.
Yeah, Mikey Cash and Bryce McClung out there on the edge.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Life happens everywhere. Like it never even happened, only happens here. The cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro.
Fourth and 12 from the 49. Looks like Luray will go for it and chew up more time. 3:17, the clock stopped after the timeout. Fourth and 13. Griffith under center, back to pass, throws over the middle. Pass is complete at the 40, down to the 35, to the 30. It's a foot race. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown pass to Evan Hamilton from Dalton Griffith. Well, we've been waiting for that for the entire game, and it finally comes right there.
Yeah, Page County kind of handed this one to them. The corners laid way back off of the receiver here. Beautiful pass, though, we will say that, by Dalton Griffith, right on the money, right on the numbers, and a great cut there from Evan Hamilton. And he's going to take that one all the way to the house. Great play there by Luray High School.
49-yard touchdown pass from Griffith to Evan Hamilton. And 30-6 our score, and Luray will go for 2. They may not trust their backup kicker.
Not too many schools with a backup kicker these days.
And the pass attempt is tipped at the line of scrimmage.
The conversion attempt is no good.
So the two-point conversion is missed. 3:07 to go. We'll be back right after these words.
We know that every penny counts, and prescription costs add up quickly. That's why at Medicab Pharmacy, our prices are always competitive or better than what you'll find at the big box stores. Just another way we put your needs first.
Clear to zip. Break a little. That's good. Good job. Game on.
That touchdown brought to you courtesy of Star Heating and Cooling, serving the Shenandoah Valley since 1988. It's hard to stop a train. Our broadcast brought to you also by Blue Ridge Bank. We stand true to our mission by always being there for our customers firsthand when it comes to providing customized service and also when providing convenient services. Also by Medicap Pharmacy. See Jathan Payne and his staff for all your prescription needs on Lucy Drive in Harrisonburg. 30-6, 3:07 to go, and Luray will kick it off. They missed their first two-point conversion. This is a pop kick, and it's fielded by an up back at the 38, and he gets driven out of bounds at the 42, and that's where Page County will start this drive with 3:03 to go, down by 24 points.
Kickoff is returned by number 19.
Well, Mike, we've talked about how tight that formation is and how tough it is for us to see who has the football. Well, our camera crew, along with the rest of them, has done a great job. We want to say thank you guys to Jeff Salem, who's directing tonight, Stuart Simonite on replay, Austin Folsom operating the clock. We've got Noah Hughes, Grant Folsom, and Alex Harris on the camera ops. Great job tonight, guys.
Great job, and Page County on a 1st and 10 on the handoff. A couple of yards, but not much going. Is right now Page County just saying, hey, let's get off the field. Daniel Cubbage with the run.
On the play. 2nd down and 7.
This drive started at the 37-yard line. We got 2:44 to go in this ball game. And we'll see if Mikey Cash is still in there or if it's Trey Knight. I think it's Mikey. It is. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep the football himself, has some running room, then runs into a pile up at the 45-yard line of Page.
Keeper by number 2, Mikey Cash.
Yeah, in a game like this where the outcome is pretty much in hand, you can leave Trey Knight out of this. You need him for games down the road. You don't need him to try and continue to play through this injury with a 30-6 deficit.
Well, this hurts Page County's playoff chances. On the 3rd down and a couple, handoff to the first back through, and he's got the 1st down and more crossing midfield.
Daniel Cubbage still running hard here in the second half.
Well, again, the O-line, until that last drive, the D-line had played so much better in this second half. But that was a great touchdown pass from Griffith to Evan Hamilton that just surprised everybody on a 4th and long. Most teams you wouldn't be surprised at that, but Luray has had such success running out of their tight T formation. Minute 40 to go. 1st down and 10 at midfield. Pounding straight ahead is Cubbage. No, it's not Cubbage. That's going to be Chris Short.
Number 20, Chris Short.
Short with the carry, and he got some good yardage here. Minute 25 to go. Only a couple more plays to go in this one. And we'll announce our player of the game. We'll also take a look at some stats and some other scores. Fourth, it's a 2nd down and 4 down at the 42-yard line. Full house backfield. Handoff goes this time to Cubbage. He's going to wiggle his way across the 40 down to about the 38. A minute to go. It's going to be close. It is a first down. That's going to stop the clock with 57.8 seconds to go. Luray's fine. They're not going to give him the quick touchdown. Page is going to have to earn it. But to all intents and purposes, this game is over. A couple of missed 2-point conversions for Page County. And just too much of Luray tonight. Here's Mikey. Mikey Cash rolling out left, now right. Now he's going to cut inside the 35-yard line. A lot of running for a gain of 5. Less than 30 seconds to go in the ball game. This could be the final play of the game for Page County. As the clock continues to run, doesn't look like they're even going to run a play.
Have you ever seen a passing route with a receiver not running a route? Because that's what that play was right there. Mikey Cash rolled out. I don't know if it was a miscommunication between receiver and quarterback there, but there was nobody for him to throw to.
And here's the final play of the game. The handoff straight ahead. Cubbage, he drives inside the 30, and this one is over.
And that ends the
The Luray Bulldogs defeat the Page County Panthers 30-6. This game, in effect, was over at the 11:42 mark of the second quarter, when a 6-yard touchdown for Trudell, and then the third of 3 touchdowns in the first half for Luray. A third 2-point conversion by Luray made it 24-0, and that 24 points is the final margin of difference. 30-6 in favor of Luray. We'll be back with our post-game show right after these messages.
Eagle Carpet has been serving the Valley for the past 54 years and is looking forward to the next 50.
Our experienced staff offers the best local service in the industry and the widest selection of products available on the market today, including luxury vinyl planks, ceramic and porcelain tiles, and a large selection of long-lasting carpets. Finish your home improvement project with paints from Porter and PPG. For the best selection of quality products, expert installation, and competitive prices, there is no better choice than Eagle Carpet.
Any of the extra 2 points. We are back at Page County, 24-0, the end of the first half. Touchdown for Page County late in the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter, and then an answering touchdown with 3:07 to go in the game. The difference right now. Let's take a look at our highlights right now, brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Mike and Tammy Jenkins for all your insurance needs. See Mike and Tammy. Here we go.
Yeah, Page got the passing game going a little bit in that first drive of the second half. Got him into good field position, but could not punch it in. A lot because of that play right there, that almost fumble by Daniel Cubbage. That set them behind the sticks just a little bit.
Sent them off schedule.
Yep, and then this is, I believe, the missed pass.
Yeah, that was one of a couple of passes mixed by Bryce McClung in the ball game. Here's the fumbled punt. Page County gets the football in great field position here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's why they elected to not punt late in that game.
Yeah, I agree, but they had enough offense.
And it worked out in their favor, definitely. Here's McClung.
Now here's Trey Knight.
Trey Knight, excuse me.
And a beautiful run for a first down. This is on their touchdown drive. Here comes Knight being chased, breaks away, breaks a tackle, may have hurt himself there, and then winds into the end zone for the only Page County touchdown of the night, a 2-yard run, and he's going to come up. I hope it's not a hammy, but that's what it looked like.
Yeah, Page got a few stops in there. It looked like they might have a shot.
They did have a shot in the second half, but, you can't dig yourself that deep.
This was the backbreaker. The quick pass there to Evan Hamilton, who had
49 yards.
Who had a very nice night himself. We're not thinking about him for the Marius player of the game. That might have been the play of the game there, but he had 2 nice chunk plays. He ran one from under center, took that for a nice 70-plus yard run.
And our second half highlights brought to you by Nationwide Insurance, Mike and Tammy Jenkins. For all your insurance needs, see Mike and Tammy and their staff. Now it is time for the Marius Group Player of the Game. Marius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, formerly Huggins & Associates, with offices in Harrisonburg and Winchester.
We've got Timothy Trudell as the player of the game. He had 21 carries for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. A nice job by Page at bottling him up in the second half a little bit, but that first half for him just way too impressive, and punched in 2 touchdowns to take home the award of player of the game.
And Dylan Atkins did a great job as well, as did Dalton Griffith, but our player of the game is Timmy Trudell, the junior. The player of the game brought to you by the Marius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, formerly Huggins & Associates, with offices in Harrisonburg and Winchester. It's been a fun night of football here at Page County. We'd like to thank the fine folks at Page for their hospitality tonight. Also want to thank our great camera work tonight, super guys, and we all appreciate that very much, and I'm sure the folks watching at home do as well. Any final words for you, Mr. Comer?
Looking forward to next week. We've got some more good football on the way, and possibly some more playoff implications.
Harrisonburg and Spotswood next Friday night. Tonight's game brought to you by Massanutten Resort, your 4-season mountain resort. By Bob Wade Auto World, Bob Wade Auto World Subarus for life. By Nationwide Insurance, Mike and Tammy Jenkins for all your insurance needs. By Eagle Carpet. If you didn't buy from Eagle, you probably paid too much. By Star Heating and Cooling. Serving the Shenandoah Valley since 1988, it's hard to stop a train. By the Marius Group, private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. By ServPro, our goal is to help minimize the interruption to your life and quickly make it like it never even happened. United Bank. By Telemedia Productions. They are a full-service video production facility since 1983, and we can customize any production to your needs. By Daniels. If you can imagine it, print it. By Medicap Pharmacy. See Jathan Payne and his staff for all your prescription needs on Lucy Drive in Harrisonburg. And by Blue Ridge Bank. We stand true to our mission by always being there for our customers, firsthand when it comes to providing customized service and also when providing convenience services. Blue Ridge Bank. For Ty Comer, this is Mike Schickman saying the final score once again, the Luray Bulldogs 30, the Page County Panthers 6. Good night, my friends. It's been a pleasure. Did you know it was Harrisonburg Spotswood?
I did not.
You do? It's the radio game, too. It's at Harrisonburg.
Yeah.